irregular periods, again, they are more common in today's times. 20 years back, hardly there was a woman who would say something like this. Let's first talk about what is a normal period. A normal period is something which lasts between 22 to 35 days. So any period which is coming beyond 35 days is not normal. Also, there is nothing called as a perfect 28-day cycle. For someone, maybe 25 days is normal. For someone, 35 days could be normal. But in case you have a variation of more than 8 days in your periods, and in case this variation is occurring more than 2 or 3 times in a year, now this means that you need to see a doctor. There could be some natural reasons, like the way I explained, the diet and physical activity, but sometimes there could be medical reasons. Like, for example, there could be a thyroid problem, there could be a PCOD problem, and there's a hormone called prolactin, which is also released from our brain. So in case that becomes high, now that also can disturb the period. Also, women who are lactating, they will naturally have irregular periods. A woman who is heading towards her menopause, who is in her 40s, will also have irregular periods. So the most important thing is, number one, track your periods well. And in case you feel that this irregularity is coming more than 2 or 3 times in a year, please see a doctor, get a diagnosis made, and then whatever the doctor suggests, please follow that. Remember, the irregular period could be a sign of a bigger problem. So just don't think, okay, my friend is also having irregular periods, so it's okay for me to have irregular periods. Don't ignore it.
One, pregnancy. Now, this is the commonest cause of missing your periods if you're sexually active. If you have regular cycles and you have skipped 1 periods and you recall having sex in the last cycle, it is the pregnancy test that you have to do first to rule out a pregnancy. Now, apart from the pregnancy, there are also many other reasons why the periods can be missed. 2, stress. Now, if you're too stressed about something which is happening in your life, maybe your work or your personal life, your hormones can go haywire and can give you a missed periods. Sometimes it can also give rise to early periods. Now, you cannot really overcome the stress, or you cannot really skip the stress overnight, but you can definitely work towards coping strategies. 3, excessive physical exercise. Now, if you are into a very vigorous, very strenuous and prolonged exercise regime, that can also give rise to hormonal imbalance, especially in adolescents and young adults. So it is important to keep the levels of exercise up to optimum. 4, excessive weight loss. Now, if you have lost a lot of your weight very rapidly, that can give rise to an imbalance in the regulatory hormones from the brain as well as your ovarian hormones. This can lead to missing a period or getting a very irregular cycle. So take a nutritionist's guide about how to gain your weight slowly over a period of time up to the optimum level. Now, the next time you miss your periods, please go back in your mind and try to identify these triggers and seek medical help as necessary.
Subscribe to the YouTube channel and don't forget to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any videos by us.